stage is set for the men's gold medal showdown, the carom table. Difference, 0 pockets and just 3 balls. Republic of Korea's representative in this gold medal fight. Doesn't he look delighted to be here? Cho Myung-woo, as he enters the arena. Big smile etched across his face. He's smiling. This is a chance to become a World Games champion.
Left.
So, quick word on
Well,
both
take
of
your
these
time. Take your time.
finalists.
Don't rush.
The referee just telling Sidhom to take his time, not rush to get his cues out of the bag. So it looks like he might be the first of these two to warm up, given he looks as though he's under a bit of time pressure to get up to the table, but don't rush is the message. So, in Cho Myung-woo, we have a veteran of the world stage, the Korean, known for his icy composure, his surgical precision. He's the player who can string together long runs under pressure and make even the toughest angles look effortless. Took down former world champion and defending champion Dick Jaspers in the semi-final, reminding everyone why he's a true tactician of the table and a very real threat here. As Cho once said that carom rewards patience and preparation, and he'll need both of those things today rather. Sidhom, who will warm up first. And he's also spectacularly precise, and he's exactly the kind of player who can turn what looks to be an impossible shot into a point that really swings momentum. You can expect him to go for high risk, high reward combinations whenever the moment calls for it. When he's not playing carom, he's actually a dentist. Played in the World Games in 2017, finished 9th. So this is a considerable improvement from his showing back then. Gold medalist at the World Championships. Or rather, he was 9th in Alabama. He won gold in 2017. 3 silvers at World Cup level, 2 golds. And he is 16-time Egyptian national champion. World number 4, Sami Sidhom. He's a really impressive player. And these two players have got really contrasting styles, so it's certainly going to be a fascinating matchup between them. It's a fascinating sport as well, so these balls must hit 3 rails in any order and the object ball. It doesn't matter if they hit the same rail as long as they hit it 3 times. Arguably the most difficult of all of the cue sports. And the oldest. So 3 balls, no pockets. The cloth on this table as well tends to be faster than on other billiards tables. And the cue ball must carom off both object balls and at least 3 cushions before hitting the second object ball. Well, this is a sport that can be traced back to the 1700s. This big stage at the World Games raises its profile. The table is faster, the cloth is thinner. Control is the name of the game.
One minute.
Well, not long left before he must relinquish the table. Following his warm-up, Semi-Sidon, born in Cairo, a real star of African carom. He loves the high-pressure moments, and in 2022 he made headlines when he reached the semi-finals of the UMB World Championships, becoming the first player from his country in years to challenge the European stronghold.
Thank you.
Fans really love the flair with which he plays. Not afraid to attempt tricky angles and bank shots. He's got really contagious energy as well. He says, I play every ball as if it could change the game, because it often does. Well, time now for Cho Myung-woo of the Republic of Korea to step up and warm up. He has decades of international experience. He's been a dominant force in Asian carom for years and has consistently challenged the elite players from Europe. He's a multiple Asian 3-time cushion champion. Reached the finals of the World Games in 2017. Angles and control the ball with extraordinary precision. Perhaps in part due to the fact that he practices mental visualization drills for hours, imagining every shot before he steps up to the table. And he says this technique really helps him stay calm and composed under pressure. And he says that every point is a story, and the trick is to make sure it ends the way you want, which is a great philosophy. Nacho has been such a remarkably consistent player. He's got the calculated control. Sidham has got the audacious flair, and these two worlds will collide. Watch out for him stringing together long runs when the pressure gets tough. He's good at working the really difficult angles, and he can make it look effortless when he does so. He is a true tactician of the table in this sport that rewards patience. Shortly be underway then, once these warm-ups are complete. This isn't just a match, this is going to be the very best that carom has to offer. Every angle, every three cushion, every tiny margin counts. Both these players want to walk away with the gold. Will it be the experience and precision that hold sway? Or will flair and audacity write history? This is a discipline that takes a mix of tactical skill, strategic thinking and mental discipline, and cue ball control is key here. You have to learn to control the speed and the spin and the angle precisely, because the cue ball is the tool that sets up the next shot.
One minute.
Well, Cho lives in Suwon, which is one of the carom strongholds in the Republic of Korea. And one of the young talents in the scene. He was just 15 when he had his first international success, and that was at the Junior World Championships in Greece. Won the match in just 25 minutes. Has been as high as world number 1. That was back in October of 2023. Finished in the bronze medal position at the Three Cushion World Championships that same year. Gold medalist as well at the Three Cushion World Cup the year before. Made the successful transition from Junior World Champion up to the senior ranks. shots. They form a grid-like pattern along the rails, and the players will use those diamonds to line up the shots, and with that they're able to calculate angles. So it's a mathematical method where it's so important at top level play.
Show. 2.
These shots often require precise angles where instinct isn't Sidom. So he's mapping out his options, and this is an ambitious shot.
1.
And he'll be pleased with that. Can't be any miscalculations. Even the slightest can send the cue ball off course. This is a real delicate balance between power and finesse.
Sidom.
As Cho takes to the table once again, looking to build on that to 40 will win the match, and with it the world very narrow miss indeed. He went for a bold shot. Not the sequence that he had mapped out in his head. Came close to the red ball. His cue ball just gliding past it. Sidom now with a chance. And that was nicely done, wasn't it? He made that look so easy. Nothing easy about it, but he plays with real flair, Sidom. And he likes to play quickly too. So the cue ball there, striking both object balls, as well as 3 cushions. Again, he's just assessing his angles. He's mapping out a possible route through to the carom. Oh, that was close. Just enough momentum on the cue ball to carry him through.
Three.
Well, sitting on a bit of a roll now. You can see the internal workings. It's almost as if you can see the cogs whirring in Sidom's mind as he maps out a route through, looks at the angles, and as well that these players don't just want to make for their next shot, or if they're not going to make the shot, they want it to end in a tricky spot for their opponent.
Sidon. 3.
Well, that was a good inning for Sidon with 3. Top professionals will typically average 1.8 to 2.5 points per inning. The elite, the world class, 2.5 to 3
Sure.
points per inning. So
0.
extraordinary runs can produce high single inning streaks. Cho unable to keep pace there. Again, he's came very close. Agonizing viewing for Cho. Sidham going for a bit of creativity. Oh, close as
Sidham.
well.
0.
It was a bold, ambitious attempt, wasn't it?
One.
That's a decent point for Cho, who was eager to get some on the board after 2 run-outs with nothing to show. Now, there is no shot clock here, but players are expected to maintain flow and avoid excessive delays. The players must maintain their timing under pressure. Goes for the aggressive shot with some force. Is the
2.
angle right? Yes, it is. Now, Cho is taking his time here, chalking the cue, but at the same time he's lining up each diamond precisely. Every shot here is calculated. That is
3.
nicely done.
Four.
He gets that. This has been a great run.
Cho.
Oh well.
4.
It was an ambitious one for Cho, and he ends his innings with 4 points, and that's a decent run. Now, what kind of shot can we expect for Sidham here? He's pausing now. He's just mapping out the 3-cushion trajectory to ensure that he hits both of those object balls.
Sidon.
Oh,
0.
that's disappointing for the Egyptian because he went for flair, he went for boldness, and it was a bit too risky. Now, playing too fast risks mistakes. Too slow can disrupt rhythm. Just notice how smoothly Cho is pacing himself.
One.
Gets it. He'll play quickly when the shot is clear, and he's more deliberate on the trickier ones. Looks confident of getting this one.
2.
Oh, that was brilliantly done. It's the perfect blend of precision and speed. This is a brilliant innings for Cho. 4 in the last. And so far 3 in this. Will he equal or better that last run out? Again, goes for speed.
4.
And that is perfectly timed, perfectly paced. Still in control of the table.
Five.
Best ever innings so far in this match. Cho doing brilliantly, calm and composed and incredibly confident.
Joe, 5.
Ends with 5. He'll be happy with that. Now Sidon knows that he will need to be at his absolute very best because Cho is in form. Cho is in a mood to make something happen here.
Sidon, 0.
That is really disappointing for Sidon. He likes to play fast, he likes to play risky shots. Perhaps he needs just to play it safe here until he's able to establish some kind of a rhythm.
Joe, 0.
That is agonizingly close. And he had a narrow escape earlier on in that shot. It looked as though 2 of those balls were going to collide and get knocked off course. Sidon with the chance now. Has some work to do. Well, he'll look to build on that now, Sidom, and capitalise on the time that he has at the table. Looking to make up ground on the Korean. Well, when he won the bronze medal at the 2019 World Championships in Denmark, that was the first medal for Egypt in 83 years.
2.
The last medalist before him was the two-time world champion Edmund Sousa, who also won bronze at the World Championships, but that was back in 1936.
Sidon. 2.
Well, Sidom averaging 2 per innings at the minute. Certainly Cho, who is able to string together bigger runs. But we know this is going to be tight. Sidom, current world number 8. Cho, current world number 9.
2.
So separated by that single place in the rankings. And Cho isn't even the highest ranked from his country. Kim Hang-jik is ranked 7, so 2 spots above him. Exciting time for carom in the Republic of Korea, with 3 players inside the top 10, top 20 rather.
3.
Make that 5 players rather from the Republic of Korea inside the top 20. This man here, Cho, is the 2nd highest ranked of those. 2 of them inside the top 10. It's a beautiful spin on that ball to make sure that he gets his 4th carom here. And it's still spinning.
Six.
Well, this is the best ever innings so far in this match. Cho with 6, and he is still going. He's been getting steadily better as this match has worn on. 2, 4, 5, and now 6. Can he make it 7?
Seven.
He can. Wow. This is an amazing run. Oh,
Seven.
it's almost as if he was trying to guide that with his hand, willing it to make contact with the red. Slight shake of the head, but Cho should be happy with that innings, leaving it with 7 from that one. Sidhom now with plenty of ground to make up, just hasn't been able to find any kind of a routine or a rhythm yet. He's carefully assessing the angles, the options available to him. He likes to play quickly, but we can see him now just trying to slow down a little.
Two. Three.
Well, this is the biggest points tally so far for Sidhom with 3. He's managed 2 as a high.
Time out.
Well, I have a call for the timeout. It's not clear whether that's for this table. I don't think so. Playing on. But Sidhom needs to create something special here, and he looks to be on the way to doing so. With Cho almost halfway towards that magical 40 points tally.
Five.
Well, this is much better from Sidhom. Perhaps growing in confidence now. He's starting to find a rhythm. He was stalling a little before. Couldn't put more than 2 points together. Now, don't get me wrong, 2 points is a good showing, but it's certainly been Cho who has started the stronger. But Sidhom is doing his very best now to make up ground, and he's doing well.
Six.
Oh, very good. Very nice indeed. Sidhom now just again taking his time and assessing the angles.
7.
It's brilliantly done. 7. He's equalled Cho's best tally. His best innings was 7 as well. Now can Sidham go one better, overcoming a really shaky start, and now he's looking dangerous. Having a good look, plotting his move here and sort of contorting his body in order to try and make this shot to give himself the best chance of reaching 8.
7.
Well, it's not to be, but it's a decent showing. 7 points. He's brought himself from 6-18 down now. Well, this pair almost share the same birthday, born just 3 days apart, albeit 10 years apart as well. Both of them born in mid-March.
Cho. 0.
Well, that is a disappointing innings for Cho, having to wait so long for his time at the table, with Sidham hitting freely. Sidham now, we'll see if he can capitalise on that momentum that saw him string together 7.
That's not possible.
Oh,
Sidham. 0.
agonising for Sidham, also recording a 0. That hot streak of 7 very much over. Now these elite players, they balance speed and precision, because playing too fast risks mistakes.
One.
No mistakes for Cho. Just a slight pause here, just mapping out the 3-cushion trajectory to ensure that he can hit both object balls.
Two.
Oh, and he just got that one as well. Glancing past by the finest of margins. He has reached the halfway mark. He's got plenty of support around the arena, Cho. Crowd really appreciating the skill and the finesse that's on show here. This widely considered to be the hardest of all the cue sports. There are just so many things to think about, so many tactical aspects of this game. Amazing momentum.
4.
Gesturing as well to the table with the tip of the cue, just to show where he wants that ball to go. It's almost as if he's willing it to travel in a certain direction.
Cho. 4.
Oh, that's
Break. 5 minutes.
Straighting forward show, the stomp of the feet. He did not mean for those balls to collide. And he ends that innings with 4. Because he's reached the halfway mark, first to 40. The players now have a 5-minute timeout. Vital for them to regroup, re-strategize, just have some time away from the intensity of this gold medal contest. Well, Cho Myung-woo currently holds a commanding lead at 22-13. After that timeout, he finished his last innings with 4 points, following a slight miscue, but he's still in strong control. Both players have posted impressive high runs of 7 points, showing the level of precision and planning that we're seeing today. But Sidom, he is behind, but he's shown flashes of brilliance with his high run. He's not going to make this easy, but he hasn't really been able to find a rhythm. This next innings will be crucial in determining whether Cho can maintain this momentum or whether Sidom can stage a comeback. He's been really methodical on the table, using the diamonds to chart his 3 cushion paths. He's balanced risk and safety beautifully.
One.
Rolled that one really nicely.
Yeah.
Adds another point to extend his lead. That's 23-13. He's keeping Sidom very much at bay.
Two.
Well, he now faces a challenging layout. With the cue ball tight against the cushion, he needs a clever use of diamonds to make the 3 cushion connection here. He's taking his time, and this is where the strategic thinking really shines.
Cho. Two.
Well, that was a very tricky shot for Cho. Takes its place with 2 points to show for that last attempt. Sidom's turn now. Eyes up his angles. Switches his gaze between the cue ball and the object ball. Is he going to make it?
One.
Oh, only just.
Two.
Oh, nicely done. Great response from Sidom. Every point now could swing momentum in this gold medal deciding match.
Three.
He's really showing his attacking capabilities now. Again, he's got the cue ball tucked behind the object balls, tucked in at the cushion.
Sidom. Three.
Well, Sidom leaves with 3 additional points. He hasn't necessarily been as consistent and as brilliant as we know he can be. He's got that high run of 7. He's had a couple of 0s and he's had a couple of 2s. It's been Cho who's been quicker into a rhythm and far more effective. Now he eyes up the positioning. Difficult with the cue ball where it is tucked up against the rail like that.
show 0.
Well, that was certainly an ambitious, tricky shot. Still has his nose 8 points in front here, but it's been... Sido's had the slight edge following the restart. Timeout was 22-13 in favour of Cho. He's managed 2 points since.
One.
That ball with just the right amount of side spin. Should never have been in doubt. Sidom is fighting back, steadies himself, eyeing this short shot that could shift momentum. First cushion.
2.
He's rewarded here with 2 points, and momentum is starting to swing now. Reduce that deficit to just 6. He's mapping up a 3 cushion path here.
Set on 2.
Now let's see how Cho responds.
Show 0.
Well, that isn't what he wanted at all. That is not part of the plan for Cho, and he knows that he is in danger of being pegged back now if Sidom continues to gather momentum like he has been doing. He knows he needs a high run. Will he take a risk here? If he can get a high run under his belt here, if he can equal that high run of 7 that he had, he will take the lead. He's capable of doing so, but can he do it consistently?
1.
There's one. Pushing for a comeback. Now, does he see an opportunity? He looks calm, reviewing the diamond points on the table.
Two.
Perfection. The comeback very much on. The deficit reduced to just 5 now. Scoreboard tightening. This could be a thrilling comeback.
Three.
Second best run, joint second best run so far for the Egyptian. this is a tough spot. What will his tactical choice be here?
Sedum 3.
Leaves the table with 3, but he has reduced the deficit to just 3 as well. Cho needs to maintain his composure. Eyes the table. Pace on the cue ball. And that's another point added. The 25-21 is a solid enough lead, but Sidom is so dangerous when he's in flow. And Cho will want to maximize his time at the table as much as possible, given that the scoreboard has tightened.
So 1.
That was a hold your breath moment. No doubt Cho was doing just that. Millimeters away from making contact. Does Sidom sense an opportunity? Went on a good run there. Does he look a little perplexed as he tries to configure his next point? Every shot now is critical. A couple of high runs from Sidom could swing this match. Oh.
Sidom 0.
Well, a sigh of relief for Cho, no doubt, who is back up and looking to stretch that lead. He was 9 points ahead at the halfway stage. 22-13 up. He's only managed 3 points since then, versus 8 for his opponent. The Egyptian's so dangerous when in flow, and Cho will do his best to disrupt that.
One.
Oh, and only just. Wow. Can he put a run of points together? First to 40 claims the gold medal. First to 40 becomes the World Games champion. Q held aloft, pointing the way. He's calm, he's calculated, he's precise, and he'll need to be all of those things. As we get towards the closing stages.
So 2.
Leaves with 2 having come so close. Just not enough precision. Now Sidom, we know he's resilient, he's daring, he's strategic. He's managed to close that gap, but can he close it even further?
Sidom 0.
Made that one look easy. Sidon perhaps a little too daring in what should have been a straightforward point. Perhaps rushing to get it done. Should have been easy, relatively speaking.
1. Two. Three.
It's been a good run for Cho so far. Helped in part by the fact that Sidon collected 0 from his last outing to the table. Carefully assessing, mapping out the diamonds, looking at all his angles. Interesting.
Show 3.
Made it look easy. For those 3 points. But he's not set up an easy task for Sidon. He needs a good run here. He's now 9 points adrift, the same scoreline, the same points deficit as at the halfway stage at the timeout when he took a break. He was trailing 13-22. Since then he put together a decent run, has had a bit of a comeback, but Cho has once again found his rhythm and Sidon needs a response.
1.
That's nicely done. Gets that one by the skin of his teeth.
Sidon 1. One.
Oh, only just.
Two. Three.
this is a brilliant run for the Korean, who is closing in on the gold medal if he can stay at this table. Oh, and he's still in it. He's 5 points away from claiming the title now. Can he hold his nerve?
Six.
Wow, what a run.
Seven.
And he's got the 7. He's equaled his best run at this table so far. Can he make it
Last
8?
three.
He is 3 points away from claiming the title. Can he get it done in this run? He won't be rushed.
Eight.
And he gets 8. This is a phenomenal run from Cho.
Last two.
He is 2 points away from winning the World Games title.
Nine.
He is on the brink of becoming champion.
Match point.
Nothing that Same Sidam can do but sit and watch. Cho has been in phenomenal form today. Now he is on the brink of claiming gold. And he's done it! He celebrates. What a performance from Cho Myung-woo. Seals the gold medal at the 2025 World Games here in Chengdu. The precision and tactical brilliance paid off. He made a strong start. From the first inning he set the tone, calculated use of the diamonds, surgical cue ball control, and that high run at the end to seal the match kept them constantly on the defensive. He fought valiantly, executing some incredible multi-cushion combinations and showing exactly why he's among the world's elite. But Cho's consistency under pressure was simply unmatched today. Well, fans have witnessed a masterclass in three-cushion carom. High-risk angles, precise control of the cue ball of every cushion. Cho's tactical awareness proved decisive in the end. He will take the gold medal, adding another illustrious achievement to his decorated career. Well done to him. Well deserved. He will have earned huge respect from cue sports fans around the globe. What a performance. That is why he is a true legend of three-cushion carom. Breathes a huge sigh of relief. The tension, it's over. He can relax now. He is the champion. What a performance to dispatch his rival, the talented Same Sidam of Egypt. It was that fast start that paid off. Incredible stuff. Brilliantly played. That is confirmation then of the result. Cho Myung-woo wins it 40 points to 22. Same Sidam takes home the silver.